I'm your girl Kaya.
Yo, this is Top Cat from Amazona Sound.
We may live in a city with ice rinks under our feet, but listen to Potato Salad Radio Show, you'll always hear good beats.
A really great MC, I think, could take on probably anything, right?
There you go.
I mean, once you find,
there you go.
I mean, great MCs can rap with no beat, so.
True enough.
They just find a rhythm inside their own rhyme structure.
True enough.
Really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load up something. Your new, like that's not even on Born, is it?
No.
This is like post.
Yeah.
This is after. No, I was supposed to say after birth.
this is not post-born.
This is post-born.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah. Well, I just, like I said, I bought the beat and then I sat there for about 3-4 hours, didn't write anything, and then a couple words came out and that was it. Just murder she wrote. Murder she wrote, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there is something special about it. It's only right now it's just my what's it called? In My Zone. Yeah, it's called In My Zone. I'm actually getting a couple artists to collab on it. They're not on there right now, but I don't want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say who.
Are you
it
having
is.
auditions?
No,
can I try out?
Oh, I'll let you on any song.
Really?
Yeah, you just let me know.
That's a bad idea. That's no, you don't have to be so nice.
No,
that's
man,
a bad idea.
I did songs with bad rappers before. I'll let you on.
That was awesome. I've worked with bad rappers before. That's awesome.
I'm sure everybody.
You know
has.
what? I appreciate. You're the only person that's ever been that real with me, and I think that's why we get along well.
Hey, like you say, you got to know yourself, man. You got to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just be truthful. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Truth will set you free. So.
How long is this the way it usually? I feel like it's usually the way it goes when you write a song. You'll get a little bit. You'll sit on the beat. You'll think about it. You'll sleep on it. Then when you start to go, it's like boom, there it is. Is that usually how it comes?
That happens. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
Like
all at once. Like here's a song.
I can finish the whole song in one day. Like from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing when it comes to me. I can't stop it. I just got to keep going. If I stop, then I just lost the whole momentum to what I was doing, and then it throws me off.
Do you make a schedule then? Do you try to be in the studio for a certain amount of time, like every day, so that if this feeling hits you, you get it? Like, what if you get that feeling and you're not at the studio? What do you do? You know, you're like, I'm feeling like, oh, you start rhyming over something in the car, and you're like, oh man, I'm ready right now, but you're not in a place.
It's almost like writing raps and then actually losing them. I feel when I write songs and then it ends up getting wiped off my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
I say to myself, you know what, it was probably not the best thing to say anyways, and the next thing I'll say will eventually be better than what that was. Yeah. So it actually is a win for me, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm not in the moment, like at the studio, then you know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll come out, just not at this moment, but it will be better when it comes out than at that moment where I had it and I wasn't in the studio. So yeah.
I think that's a good attitude to have, like the things that shine through. Like if you remember like two little things from the thing you did, they're probably the things that stood out the most. Like they're like the peaks, you know, they're the good part. I mean, I don't usually like remember all the crappy stuff. It's like, it's a good idea, and it's just this little nugget of a piece. I want to play this.
I'm going to paraphrase on this because I can't remember
Video
accurately,
Dave.
but I believe it's either Kanye West or Drake has a line. I think it's Kanye West. It's basically like, I forgot better lines than you'll ever write.
Ooh.
And I can relate with that. And with that, you got to get that lyrical exercise going on. Shout out to Jay-Z.
Most definitely.
Video Dave coming in with
that's poetry right
there. Off the camera. Why is this guy never in front of the camera? I don't get it. We got to get him out here. Should have him as a guest, I think, one of these days.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I feel like you two together would be pretty crazy. He makes great beats. Do you make beats?
I don't know. I don't make beats. If I had the equipment to make beats, I probably would try.
I feel like you probably don't want to, because I feel like if you wanted the equipment, maybe you would have it. It feels like you can do every. I feel like you can do every part, but in a way, you're like, I'm going to leave that part where I get to get a beat.
Yeah.
And maybe being a beat maker.
You might be right.
I'll ask Video Dave, actually. Being a beat maker who also likes to rap yourself, Do you find it difficult sometimes to find a beat, like because you're kind of in the beat maker hat too much?
To find a beat,
Like to really appreciate a beat, because you might like, this is what I do, this, you know what I mean? Like you want to tweak it from a beat maker point of view instead of like wearing the MC hat at that time, so to speak.
No, not at all, really, to be honest. I mean, let's say like I make my own beats. Usually this year I've been averaging about 50 a month. Out of that batch, probably about 40 of them I'd rap on.
Wait a second,
and
you say 50 a month?
yeah, 50 a month.
There's only like 30 days in most months.
Word.
Wait, what? So
Man's working heavy.
You make like at least 2 beats a day.
Well, basically,
Like
I'll
1.25?
go in, like, I don't have much time towards it, unfortunately, especially, like, this last month's been kind of sucky for that, but it's all right. But, yeah, I'll go in, like, for a few hours and bang out 5-10 beats. And then the way I do it is kind of similar to the way that you write, where I'll sit on them, go back, work on it. And that's why it gets built up to about 50, and I have to spend a day finishing them. It's a bit of a process, but it's fun, and, yeah, it turns out good.
That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, you might not have this thought in the moment, but when you come back to it, it might be something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's always a good thing. I respect that.
I think sitting on things is good. Like there's this rush to get stuff out the door.
Yeah.
And I don't know about that. I think it's better to give quality. Like we remember quality. People who had one hit wonders, that was a hit though.
That's like this
That was
EP.
a hit.
That's like this EP was finished in January.
And you've been sitting on it.
Sitting on it. And it just come out in September.
What have you been doing for 9 months?
Making babies.
I knew. Yeah. Speaking of, when you got a baby on the way?
Yeah, she's due in January.
Damn.
Yeah.
You literally weren't making babies.
Yeah.
Do people ever have to like rip music from you where it's like, hey, stop messing with it. Like it's done.
Sometimes.
Like what were you tweaking on it if it was all done in January? What were you like actually doing to this thing besides making babies? But actually, I get it now even more. You were putting on songs like Striptease, 6 a.m. and you're like, it works.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
You should have like a label that says it works. It'll get, this is real hip hop for grown folks.
No.
Careful, it might get you pregnant.
I really don't know what I was doing. I really don't. I honestly don't know. I think I just got caught up in other stuff, man, like work and just stuff like that, honestly.
Let me ask you a weird question. And since we're talking about like birth and these kind of things, in a way it feels like maybe for you, you'll finish a project almost like you're like, okay, the project exists. It's sort of been born. Not to use that title so much, but it's like it exists in the world. I could put it out, but it hasn't learned to like walk yet, or I'm not ready to let it go. I want to keep it to me. Like with my little baby who's 2 months old, like yes, I want to go out and show him off, but I kind of also just want to like stare at him and be like, you're just mine. Until he gets like out. And do you feel like there's a time where you're like, no, I need to sit with it on my own. Maybe I'm not doing much to it. I'm just getting to really know it, so that when it's out there, I know what I'm putting out fully.
Yeah, I guess it's just being comfortable with the work. You know what I'm saying? It's being comfortable with the product. You know what I'm saying? Is you want to know for sure that this is it. Like before I put it out, I swear to you, like maybe 5 days before I actually did something to Striptease. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a process that you have to go through. Like you don't want to just finish it and then say, here. Done. Take it, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to be able to like really feel it before you put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's about feeling. It's about having the feeling for yourself. Before somebody else feels for it, because they might feel something different. You know what I'm saying?
I want to play this track In My Zone, Just Buck.
Yeah, just me.
Just Buck.
It's just me for now.
For now. I say 88.1 CKDU. Auditions for getting on this track. You got to line up at the bottom of Citadel Hill and do the stairs until he comes by and decides one of you guys that got the lungs to keep up. That didn't make any sense, but it would be a cool way to pick rappers. 88.1. Blah.
Look, I'm in the zone with a mean mug. Be clean, I stay steady, spitting mean drugs. Money and power couldn't get it between us. And that's over, all the town is believe cuz. No sweat, I I know niggas that smoke the backwoods. Grimy niggas and bad bitches that good. And that's what's happening overnight. Get hit with the right, yo girl, get ran through, no ass shook. You know I like to play, but this common know they say he do it better, baby. You should let your mama know. I heard it's going down like some dominoes. Just fun times we jump in it like Geronimo. Oh, I'm just in my zone. Do you wanna ride with a nigga? Wanna slide with a nigga like? I'm just in my zone. I just wanna be in my zone. I'm just in my zone. Do you wanna ride with a nigga? Wanna slide with a nigga like? Yeah, I just wanna be in my zone. I dropped the bass for an acapella. That's nuts, but I just ain't got nothing to tell her. Sean Piper, we can lead at the Rockefeller. Everlast, but I ain't saying you would last forever. I got it in the bag of groceries. Step back, you a little too close to me. No offense, that's just how it is supposed to be. You ain't making no moves, emotion like a rotary. I say they noticing, might as well be a motorman. Strain beats got a feeling they think they know it's him. They in the zone, but keep finding a way to hold it in. We did the same, but the difference is we were sobered in. Hotels from nightclubs to nightgowns. Flow water, they